Uh-oh. When I hear about this song, I think about distance. The distance between me and the reality I come from. I don't think I should have played this. Everyone is going to hate my song. Ha ha ha. Oh, I guess I'm talking to him as a group. I was getting nervous that I wasn't. I hope this isn't as bad as I think it is. Oh, they just say, oh, what the fuck? I missed her then. I was right. Fuck you, Ginger Sage, you son of a bitch. The guy who I wrote this for, I wonder what he's up to. Can you hear my heart? It's calling. This is what music from my reality sounds like. Pretty different from yours, huh? Do you think I'll ever feel the way I felt when I wrote this song? I hope not. I don't ever want to feel that way. It's so embarrassing hearing myself sing like this. I don't sound so bad, do I? I don't think I ever loved that guy. Do you think this could have ever been a hit? Somewhere I think it's a hit. There are more Velas here than there are Final Fantasy games. I don't know about that yet. We're only at 11. You fucking nerd. I love this game. Which of me is your favorite? I think you're my favorite you. We're at 11? No, we're at 12, 13, 14, 15. You're exactly right, Final Fantasies! I'm the worst of the Velas. I let everyone down. I'm sorry. Maybe my sequels will be better. But probably not by much. There's exactly the right amount, you fucking hack. Have you spoken to all of us? If you get bored by talking to us, maybe you can just listen to my music. Or plug your ears. It is pretty bad. See, 15! So when this is over, please tell me that my song is beautiful. Just don't be awkward about it. Don't tell me that it's beautiful like me. Please just appreciate my art. My appearance doesn't matter. Only what I make, you know? Like, I appreciate you for who you are. Yes, you're kind of a brat. But Alex, you're really not that bad. I bet there is a reason why you are the way you are. Just like there's a reason I am the way I am. We spend so much time of our journey learning about all of our friends. Why don't we ever ask about you? Who are you? Where did you come from? How did you get to be the way you are? I think that's what this song is about. Sorry I lied.
It's beautiful, Vela.
Yeah, really nice.
Better than I could do.
It's
Nice. Not what I normally listen to. But I can tell it's good for the genre. Probably.
Bella has left your party.
I could tell that she wasn't happy with our replies, but none of us knew what to say. The music had shown us a side of Bella that we had never expected to see, a sort of vulnerable side. I felt compelled to chase after her, to tell her the music was beautiful and that she was incredible. But my feet didn't move. I remained as still and as silent as everyone else. My body motionless. I surveyed everyone's eyes, willing my brain to bind with theirs and get what they had been thinking. Had they all hated it? What had triggered such a lack of enthusiasm?
You should go after her. It's what I'd want. Let her know it was great.
If this is Vella's album, why was a guy singing on it?
I almost cried.
I hope she's okay. You gonna talk to her, man?
Wait, how the fuck do I leave my party? Fucking no. Motherfucker.
Hey man, sorry I haven't called lately.
Can't deal with this now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Anyway, she's at the playground. Go get her, Tiger.
Motherfucking voice on the phone. Ah. What the what? I just saw Vela run by. She was crying. I think you should go after her. I'm pretty sure she headed towards the arcade. That's what a good friend would do. You are a good friend. Right, Alex? Why is it Halloween? How long is this journey going on for? And what happened between me going in her head or not? Oh god. How do I stop? Oh god. Okay. You're looking for Bella, right? She headed up the street and into the park. You should hurry. She seemed upset. Weep. Weep. Yeah, save. I have a feeling I should.
I want to tell you the rest of my story. How I came to be in this reality with you. But I want you to promise not to judge me.
I won't judge you.
I have come to understand certain things. Things I know to be true. Things that I know others wouldn't understand unless they had experienced them. Before I can begin my story, I need you to understand the basics of how I have come to understand the universe. The link between our bodies and physical space is strong, but it is nothing compared to the link between our minds and physical space. Our bodies exist as a visual representation of our minds. They are nothing more. Every mind has the capability of transcending physical form. Many do, even if they don't realize it. The very nature of physical reality is very unphysical. Humans have evolved to ignore the complexities and realities of the universe by using physical form to protect them from the harshness of existence. The very nature of being is to be in pain, is to long for and to be unfulfilled. To cope, we developed corporeal form. The use of physical form is not unlike leaving the light off at all times, obstructing the undesirables in the room. Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
More or less. Please, continue.
When I entered your reality, I was a much different person than I am now. My reality was much worse than this one. I was a girl who was entirely lost. From a young age, people thrust their expectations on me. They believed I was destined for artistic greatness. I was a child prodigy in many ways. I had peaked by my early teens, and I was no longer able to perform or create at a level that could match the adults around me. I was, for all intents and purposes, a disappointment. Picture for a moment being a young girl who can't do wrong. Everything I created, everything I said impressed those around me. I was the perfect child artist, but that's all I ever was. When I became an adult, my body grew, but my artistry remained childlike. I considered quitting piano, considered removing myself from art altogether, but something pulled me back. Somewhere along the course of my life, I had developed an artist's mentality. I knew I wasn't a good adult artist, but I was still compelled to create. And with each new thing I tried, I continued to disappoint those around me. It was May 22nd, 1996, when I met the man who would fix this for me. At 3:02 a.m., I walked into a music club in the city. He was on stage, playing to a small but enthusiastic audience. Each note he played on his guitar seemed to tell me something that I had always known, but had never really understood. After he finished, I knew that I had to speak with him. It wasn't before long that we became both romantically and artistically involved. It was as if knowing him had somehow broken the seal around my mind that was preventing me from creating something worthwhile. The lack of refinement to his playing freed me from the confines of rhythmic and artistic regularity. I don't mean to suggest that he was lacking in technical refinement, just that a certain jubilation came through in his playing that I had never experienced. Our relationship was like a whirlwind of physical and emotional affection. Never had I given myself to someone so literally and spiritually before. Together, we wrote A Distant Voice, and I knew that I still had the hopes of being not only a good artist, but an interesting human being. Something terrible happened on May 22nd of 1997. At 3:02 p.m., his daughter had come home and found us together. He hadn't yet told his children about me. I was a much younger woman. He followed her out into a coffee shop. I waited for them to return, hating myself more and more for entering his life and making it difficult. I waited there until 3:02 a.m., completely beside myself. And he never came back into his own apartment. I stayed there for a few days, knowing he'd have to come back eventually. And he simply never did. I called his friends, I called his manager, and they all said they hadn't seen him. Just like that, he slipped through the cracks of my reality and never returned.
And you never saw him again?
I did. It was May 22nd, 1998, 12:01 p.m. A minute into the first concert I had put on since his disappearance. I had refused to do our music live or release A Distant Voice until I had seen him again. Finally, legal pressure forced me to schedule a release for May 22nd, 1999, with a year-long tour to promote it. I watched in terror from behind my piano as he wrapped his arm around a girl even younger than I. This girl was not his daughter, though she was probably his daughter's age. I left the stage and receded into myself. The man who placed his arms around that young woman was not the same man who placed his arms around me so many times. It couldn't have been. The man I knew would not have put on such a display of affection, knowing it could hurt someone so much. It was in that moment that I longed to leave my reality behind, to sever my ties to my physical form and exist in a different space. For many days, nights, minutes, seconds, I sat in my bed, slowly drifting further into my own depression. Slow. When the separation happened, it was almost immediate. It was so sudden that the painful moments leading up to it felt trivial. I was just my mind, and I had left my physical body behind. I floated until I found a reality that seemed different from mine. Hoping to find a reality that contained the him I knew. Hoping that he had fallen into this reality, and we could be together again.
Was his voice the one we heard on the record?
No, it wasn't. I don't know whose voice we heard. I was so nervous sharing that music with you guys, I almost didn't realize it wasn't me singing.
Well, everyone loved it. It was amazing.
Really? I can never tell what people think when I show them my songs. Well, what should we do now?
Oh, fuck. Well, she told me not to, so... Good thing I saved!
Lead the way.